Welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here. We have a list of 11 properties today. There's 9 of them on the Toronto Real Estate Board. There's 2 on the Oakville Milton Real Estate Board. And one of the things you're going to see with the new website, which is actually in the launch phase, so probably be up in the next day or two, coinciding actually, funny enough, with a break from the episodes. But we stopped putting the search on the site because there's nothing we can do publicly that would replicate what we have access to as agents. And so with the Market Watch program or the Home Finder or the daily list of homes that we talk about, you're always getting information at the same speed that we do for every listing by every company. There's no public site that can do that. You'll never find it. Even Realtor.ca is probably the best tool out there publicly, but it still can't even hold a candle to what we can provide to somebody as a customer. So we were going to try and embed our listings on the new website. It's not as good. I think that if you're going to have the highest and best search and help, what you do is you plug into the Realtor MLS system. So when this eventually goes live, what'll happen is the link to that, the daily listings by email is going to be over there, and it's probably going to be up there. But if you're looking at the old site, it's not anywhere. So there's a search for homes over on that side there, which will be gone. So anyway, let's talk about the 11 listings. I'm not going to do the Oakville Milton stuff. There's actually 2 different real estate boards in our area with 2 different sets of information. The Oakville stuff is a couple things in the country, nothing really much to talk about. I'm going to focus on some of the stuff in the Treb list for today. So back in January, there was a model just like this one on Challenor that sold for $445, and we've seen some incredible sales for this style of home. 3-story, no backyards, called a village townhouse. This is a, what's it called? The Sumac Corner, the Oxford Corner, something like that. It's about 1,350 square feet at $399. I understand design-wise, they should have changed this, like if it's wallpaper, take it down, paint the green off the walls. Like, they have some finishes in here that aren't bad, but I think your eye's distracted by the horrible window coverings. And it's just, when you sell a vacant house, there's a different set of rules that you have to play by, and you've got to make sure that you do things properly. So this is a 3-bedroom upstairs. There's 1 full bathroom in the whole house. There's 1 full bathroom. Then there's a part bathroom, and there's an office or a small den on this main level here. So den plus garage and laundry. Up here you've got kitchen, living, dining room, and then you've got 3 bedrooms plus a full bathroom up here. But I mean, the last sale, like at $440, it was nice. This one's not as nice, but I could easily see it going for $420, $430. They are holding back on offers on this one. Let me just check. Thursday, $310. March 10th is when they're holding the offers back. That's a little bit long, but they're going to do well. They're going to sell this one for more than $399. I know that for sure. They're taking this one on Kerr Trail. Offers on this one are on Monday, March 7th. And it's a Croft side. It's an all brick. It's an end unit. I mean, I sold one of these last year for higher than this price. So the same thing. This one's going to go for higher. The one thing about this model, the fireplace sticks out, and it prevents you from doing very much on this wall. And if you look at the layout of this home, I don't know if you get a good angle on this one. Let's see if there's another angle here. Yeah, right here. So you can put a couch here, and then you can maybe do a couch there, then you put a TV on top. But a lot of people end up putting a chair beside this little like half wall between the kitchen because there's just no place to put anything else. So the fireplace, as nice as it is, in the Croft side, sometimes it interferes with your furniture placement. It's like that normally could be a wall where you could put a big couch. But it's an open concept layout. It's a real popular floor plan. There's 2 full bathrooms upstairs. The master just has the ensuite shower. No tub. They've upgraded the flooring upstairs. And they're going to do well. This is a good, I could easily see this one going for $480. No problem. Now Stark is the same model at $512. Now it's nicer. It's not all brick and it's not an end unit. but they do have a finished basement. The finishes are better. Same thing with the fireplace too. There was a really nice croft side that sold recently up in the fives, and I think that that's what they're looking for. But what we've seen this year is that less is more. So for them to list it like $499, let's say, they would probably end up with a higher number than if they listed for $512. It's just the way it's been lately. Now, what's happening here, this is a common free listing, so the sellers have chosen to represent themselves. A lot of times they're fine with paying an agent to come and bring the buyer, but to orchestrate a multiple offer, I've seen this happen. I've seen where people have underlisted their for sale by owner house, and they've had so much activity and so much action, and there's offers flying at them, and I just look at how scared and just overwhelmed they are, because if you don't do this every day, I've even seen agents that have totally lost their marbles because of this. If you are not an expert with multiple offers, you can really mess things up, and you can cause yourself a lot of trouble and even potential for sour grapes and actions against you and that kind of stuff. So the point is that sometimes having a captain in the multiple offer chair can really make a big difference. And I've had clients that have just sat there and watched how myself and Shalini and Simone and Joel and all the agents on our team, how we've handled that. They just sat there and went, this is unbelievable. Like, it's, first of all, it's better than watching HGTV. And the second thing is just the strategy and the chess game that happens in a multiple offer to get a client the best possible result. It's really something fun. I enjoy doing it. But I enjoy even more when I see a client really watch the whole process come together. It's fun. I'm surprised this one on Bradley hasn't sold yet. $738 is price. I love the fact that it's a 47-foot by 110-foot lot. You can go into Old Milton, you can go into Timberley or Bronzy Meadows, and you're not gonna like some of the lots there are not as big as this one. So Sundial was the builder of this home. The neighborhood is mostly Mattamy, but the south part by Louis St. Laurent is Sundial. And it's got a good floor plan here. You've got a dining room, you've got a family room, plus you've got a kitchen. Now there's 8-foot ceilings. Ideally, you'd want to have 9-foot. But the layout's good. The finishes don't look too bad. You got granite counters. You've got this, you've got a small nook upstairs, plus 4 bedrooms, big master. It's a nice floor plan. You got a finished basement here too. I don't know if it's done well or not, but wow, like look at the backyard. And what I said the last time in the video is that if they, this is about 30 feet deeper than a Mattamy property. You have to remember the neighbor behind you also has 30 feet. So you have 60 feet of separation more than what you find in a Mattamy home. And I live in a Mattamy home on an 80-foot lot, so I know this. So the point is that I think this really is a good opportunity. I don't know how it shows. I haven't seen it in person, but on paper, I think this is a great choice. At one point, this home was over $5 million, 5,500 steals, 3.25. So, again, not an easy price range to sell anything, but it's really quite a special home. First of all, it's very close to town. Second of all, it's 14 acres. This is where steals, if you drive from Bell School Line down to some of the other Tremaine and going into town pretty much, it kind of winds down and goes down the hill. That's where this one is. It's just off of there. There's some beautiful homes there, great views. The house is pretty impressive. Looks like a dollhouse from the sky, but very modern finishes. You've got these wonderful decks. You've got a pool overlooking the escarpment. I mean, you're pretty much right on the edge. I don't know how they built that close to the edge, because usually that's not a something you get approved for, but it's there. So, you got a little area to play here. Just really nice. I mean, the landscaping on something like this costs a couple $100,000. Yeah, cool house, huge. There's a kitchen. There's another kitchen right beside it that's better than most people's kitchens, and I guess that's a prep kitchen. But anyway, 3.25. I don't know. I can't think of anything in this price range that's better value than something like this. That being said, it's still hard to find someone to write a check for it. So there we go. Like I said, this could be the last episode for a little while. I may sneak one in tomorrow. I may sneak one in when I'm out of the country, but have fun, enjoy the new site, poke around. If there's any little holes or bugs or things that aren't working so well for you, just send me an email. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.